mainstreaming gender inclusion in governance requires institutional and legal reforms and deliberate efforts by political leaders to give women a fair chance to contribute their quota to development. This was the consensus of panelists at the virtual Kwara State Gender Conference. Correspondent Ibrahim Alege has details.
Honorable Minister.
The virtual conference was attended by former Liberian President Mrs. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations Mrs. Amina Mohammed, Nigeria's Minister of Women Affairs Mrs. Pauline Talon, World Bank and ECOWAS Parliament representatives, as well as wives of governors of Kwara, Ekiti and Sokoto states, among others. In his remarks, Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak of Kwara State said gender inclusion is key to faster growth that leaves no one behind. He told the conference that the state has also invested a lot in the economic empowerment of women, especially through its social investment programs.
We are convinced that a society works better and grows faster when no one is denied equal opportunities to succeed. And we have no regret pushing this noble agenda. We have appointed 56% female cabinet in Kwara State.
You have demonstrated in Kwara State.
Former Liberian leader Mrs. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations Mrs. Amina Mohammed said advocacy for women empowerment should include reforms at various levels.
Going forward, we must expand efforts to provide equal opportunity and equal space for women at decision-making tables. As we focus on recovering from this global crisis and strive to build resilient and inclusive societies, women's equal participation in all spheres of life must be a priority.
This position is equally shared by women engineers who do not want people to see the profession as the exclusive preserve of men. At the public lecture and investiture of the 9th chairman of the Association of Professional Women Engineers in Nigeria, Ilorin chapter, the engineers also advocated for concerted efforts to eradicate open defecation.
And it is very important that engineers are carried along in ensuring that sanitation in our environment is upheld. And engineers are well involved in the water production and water provision in our society, and we have a lot of role to play in ensuring that open defecation is totally eradicated in Nigeria.
With more than 42 million people involved, Nigeria is said to be the second in the world behind India still practicing open defecation. Ibrahim Alege, TVC News, Ilorin.